Hey guys, how's it going? It's Gary, aka Tuxedo Jericho, and today I've got something a little different. It's gonna be a short video, but kind of interesting. Recently, Morgan Gold, the Goldchaw Farm YouTube channel, started streaming on Twitch, and during one of the Gosling streamings, we were coming up with names of like soda brands for the Goslings, and Morgan recommended a name for a soda that he had growing up called Moxie. I did a little research and it turns out that Moxie is actually sold at Cracker Barrel, which luckily for me, I have one local. So whenever I went to take stuff to the dump earlier today, I stopped by and picked up a bottle of Moxie to give it a test. I know he did a video where he had his wife Allison test it, so we're gonna see how it is. So let me pop it open. Got an interesting flavor. So I've got a glass of ice here. I picked up two of them. Um, I've got one in the fridge. I don't know if the camera or the microphone will pick up the sound of the bubbles. But let me. It's got an interesting flavor. I can't really put my nose on it, but it's not like Coke. So let me try a little out of the bottle. It's not too overly sweet. Um, it's got a little bit of a bitterness. I like it. I really do. So let me try a little chilled here. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not like overly sweet like Coke, Pepsi, and especially like RC, Royal Crown Soda, which is big in the South where I'm from. Um, but yeah, this is a soda, says distinctively different, established in 1884, so it's you know 100, God, almost 150 years old. Um, that it's bottled in the Cornucopia Beverage Company in Bedford, New Hampshire, and distributed by Orca Beverage Incorporated. I can't read the thing, but from Washington State. So, but yeah, it has an interesting taste. Hints of bitterness. I don't really know what the flavor profile is. It's not Coke, it's not Pepsi, it's not those. Even Dr. Pepper. Which with Dr. Pepper you can all you really taste is the 23 flavors. You don't really taste like the sweetener and all that. That's why whenever they come out with Diet Dr. Pepper, that they were able to um, uh, have it taste just like regular Dr. Pepper because it's not the sweetener that you taste. Is this something I drink every day? No. Not from the fact that it's bad or anything. It's just I don't drink a lot of soda anymore. I have a water bottle that I usually fill with with water with flavor packets. I usually do stuff that you can get at Walmart. One thing that I'm doing is recently got on with a company called Dubby on their partnership program, and I'm going to be using some of their flavors. Now, they do have caffeinated drinks. um, or caffeinated versions, and they also have what's called hydro, which is their non-caffeinated flavor. And like there's a watermelon and lemon hybrid flavor, and there was one other. It was a pineapple mixed with berry, I think called pine berry, if I'm not mistaken. Um, and that, but I'm waiting to get some of my sample packs from them as a creator to sort of see. But yeah, if you want really, and I'll give reviews on what I think of them after I get them at the beginning of next week. But for Moxie, honestly, it's not bad. It's different, and I like that. Of course, I like the old style label. It's not the Coke and that, but I mean, you can say got a lot of Moxie. Um, for the flavor, yeah, it's I really can't like say what it tastes like. It's not bad. It's it's got a bit of a bitterness to it, but not like overly bitter. It hits a little differently on the whenever you're drinking it, and on the end you get a little of that sharpness with the bitter flavors. But do I like it? Yes, yes, I do. But like right now, I can't really tell. Unfortunately, they don't give. Let's see. Sorry, I'm gonna have to grab my cell phone and take a photo of it just to where I can see the stuff. Unfortunately, my eyesight is pretty bad. 150 calories, 50 milligrams, or about 2% of sodium. I think I'm tasting a little bit of the sodium on there. 37 grams of carbs, 37 grams of sugar, um, and of course no protein. Of course, its ingredients are carbonated water. The taste that I'm getting is the pure cane sugar. So they're not using the high fructose corn syrup. That's the flavor I'm picking up. And it's the difference between sugar and the corn flavor. Of course, artificial flavors, caramel color, sodium benzoate, which is a preservative. Um, looks like gentian root extract, and phosphoric acid, and of course caffeine and citric flavors. But yeah, it's really good. Yeah, and I was like, I know I've had that flavor profile before, and it's the cane sugar. So if you're a fan of those um, flavors that or those sodas that do like real sugar, this will be straight up your alley. I would really I I would recommend if you have a Cracker Barrel nearby, go by and see if they have a bottle of it. It was about $1.50 for one bottle. I ended up buying two. I've got one in the fridge chilling. I'm gonna have it later. Um, but yeah, it's really good. Now, as I said, it's not something that I'll drink every day because I just don't drink a lot of sodas anymore. I'm a big guy and I'm trying to cut down on weight, and mostly what I drink is the sugar-free water packets. So anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for this short video. Really, it didn't really amount to much, but it was something different, something that I'd heard of. It's like, hey, it's available at a local place. Let me try it. Now, one thing I probably will end up doing is randomly, I can't talk, randomly whenever I'm out that way toward I-81, um, is stop in and maybe get a couple different bottles of some of the various sodas from regions outside of East Tennessee. Now, if you're at a Cracker Barrel, one thing, and if you see it, grab it because I saw it that it was in there today, and you know because it's a local thing, I didn't think too much of it. But if you find a bottle, something called Doctor Enough, get it. It's a lemon lime soda, but it's not flavored to be, um, um, like Sprite or 7 Up. It's also, they say vitamin enriched, so it's a different thing. And they may even have um, the herbal version, which is the cherry flavor. But yeah, if you get a chance, try that. It's good. It's made in my region. It's made in East Tennessee. It's bottled out of Johnson City, Tennessee, up near, of course, the Virginia Kentucky line. Um, and yeah, I love it. Whenever I go to the grocery store, I pick up a bottle of it as my weekly soda whenever I go. But yeah, it's definitely worth trying out. That's one recommendation I'll give. But yeah, I'll say this. This is good. Moxie, if you have a chance to, get yourself a Moxie while you're somewhere like at a store like Cracker Barrel that has out of region drinks, definitely give it a try. I'm not really going to give scores on this stuff, but oh, that's the ball. I thought, do I have something on my shirt? Um, but yeah, it's really good. I'm really happy with it. Just that cane sugar, has that little hint of bitterness with it. Is kind of what done it for me, and I gotta say, it's pretty good. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for the day. Peace out. Take care.